Hello everyone. Thanks for joining today. Today I'm going to show you the demo of Nutanix AHV and with the Prism. Actually, the objective is to show you what is a Prism and what are the capabilities the Prism is providing with the Nutanix. And to showing you the demo, I have access on the demo.nutanix, which is basically for partners and the employee of Nutanix. So here I am right now on the demo.nutanix. I can show you the URL. It's simply just demo.nutanix. Once you hit this URL in your browser, you have a multiple option available here. If you are running the Nutanix cluster with the AHV, AHV is a Acropolis hypervisor, which is a free hypervisor, comes with the Nutanix cluster. You have a capability to run the ESXi VMware hypervisor. You can run the Nutanix on XC Dell hardware. You can run on the HP hardware. You have multiple options available here. You can run the Kubernetes cluster, and you have Karbon, which is actually the native cluster available with the Nutanix. Let me take you to the Prism here to show you what Prism actually providing and how it is a single pane of glass to manage complete cluster. So there are basically two types of Prism. One is Prism Element and one is Prism Central. The Prism Element is basically comes with the single cluster. It is for managing the single cluster. Say for example, you have a 5-node cluster, so you can install the Prism. You don't need to install, basically it's come by itself. Once you have a cluster running, you have a Prism available. And Prism Central is basically once you have a multiple cluster, one cluster on one specific workload or maybe another cluster. So with the help of Prism Central, you can manage the multiple cluster. Like VMware vCenter, you can say, like vCenter, you can create a multiple cluster inside it, but from single vCenter you can manage a multiple cluster. So this is the home page of Prism. Now here you have a multiple option where you can see this. It's very detailed and it's very useful information available on the home page. The first, you can see your hypervisor, what hypervisor you are running. If you have a VMware ESXi, you can see that here. If you have Citrix or any other hypervisor, you can Hyper-V. If you have Hyper-V, you can see here. In my case, it's an AHV, so you can see the AHV and its version. The current status of Prism Central, if you have a Prism Central deployed, so you can see the status and connectivity of Prism Central from Prism Element. You can see the cluster IOPS from the, and you can just narrow down here and you can see like what kind of IOPS you are getting. Under the health tab, you can see the current status of cluster, how many VMs are running and what is the status of the VM. Total 53 and are green, there is no issue, the status is good. If there is any error or something, if you see anything error, you can click here. Once you click there, it will take you to the related information like this. If there is any critical alert, it will show you here. Any warning, you can see here. Any alert, you can see here. Any event which has generated so far, so you can see last. These are the number of events that has been generated so far. These events mean it's not the error, but it's multiple events. Example, if you log into AHV cluster right now, so there will be one single event. If you log out, there will be another single event. The resiliency, this is the most important factor in the cluster. So example, you have a 3-node cluster and one node is down, so to manage your cluster you need a good resiliency. So that's the resiliency showing here. So right now my all node in the cluster is up, so that's why the status is okay. You can see the total number of memory here, total CPU, how much memory right now I have total 1.48 TB of memory running across my cluster. It's not on single node, it's complete on the cluster, and out of which 32.73% are currently occupied. The CPU status, total how many gigabytes I'm getting, gigahertz I'm getting, and then the latency. So latency is 0.65, which is perfectly okay, and this is normal. The total storage. So here is the logical and physical. Physical, that means you have a like 2 terabyte hard drive front of your Nutanix cluster. So that's your physical capacity. So right now total I have 5.79, and out of which 4.79 is free. Logical, that means after doing the resiliency factor, that means there are RF factor 2 and RF factor 3. So if my cluster is running with RF factor 2, resiliency factor 2, that means I'm gonna get half of the resource. Means half of the resource will be reserved for your resiliency. So in logical you can see 5.79 and 4.79 TB, it's free. Total number of VMs, on VM, off VM, suspended and paused. Once you click here, you can see the cluster details such as cluster name, cluster virtual IP, iSCSI also is available here. So basically from the Nutanix you can provide iSCSI target. You just need to put the IP address here, configure the small level of configuration, and then you can use your Nutanix cluster to provide as a iSCSI target, kind of iSCSI storage. So you don't need required like the separate NAS storage. You can create a simple container on the Nutanix and you can represent to the any other server as iSCSI. Go back to health. You can see health here. VMs. Here you can see the kind of what kind of VMs you are running, what are the application on it, like this. You can access your control. Here you have VM name demo.demo ahv2, it's a host name. IP address you can see, number of cores, memory, storage, CPU, and once you click here you can see the controller VM. And if you don't know what is a container VM, controller VM, I'll post the descriptions, or I post the actually reference link in the description. Okay. VM performance, the CPU. Right now what is the status of CPU, memory, IOPS, bandwidth, IO latency, all these kind of information you can see from here. Even if you want to launch the console, you just need to click here, click on the launch console. So there are multiple control which is very crucial for VM to manage. You can access here, like that is a tool you can install the tool here. You can launch console here, power off VMs, take a snapshot. You can take a snapshot from here. If you want to migrate a VM from one node to another node, you just need to simply click here and then you can migrate. You can migrate. So say for example the VM here, I just need to click, I select the another node and I select migrate. So the migration process will start here. Cloning, if you want to do cloning, you can click here, click update. Update say for example you need to increase memory, CPU, you can click on update, you can do that. Then you have option to delete. If you want to delete the VM, of course you can delete from here. So this is the all options available here in the Prism to manage the VMs. Create VM, network configuration, of course you can do network configuration from here.